Hi, we made it. We're in Dublin. We're actually in our hotel room right now. Here, let's take a quick look around the hotel room. That's a mirror, that's a TV, baggage, painting on the wall, door, bed, and window. That's where we're staying for a couple nights in Dublin. Our trip here was, I wouldn't say eventful, but it was fun. It was very fun. Our flight from Atlanta got delayed a couple of hours because of the ash cloud, and then, God, it seemed we just flew and flew and flew and flew and flew and flew and flew. They served us dinner, gave us 2 movies, gave us breakfast. It was amazing. The best part of the airplane ride was landing in Dublin. It's the worst landing I've ever been on in my life. We hit the ground and we kind of rocked to one side, and then everybody screamed, "Ah!" and shifted over, and we rocked to the other side and everybody screamed, "Ah!" and we shifted back, and then we kind of evened out and came to a standstill. After that, it was a regular, typical airport scene. A note: if you have an excuse to use that you need a wheelchair, use it, because we went all the way through everything. People stepped aside. We just did what we needed to do, and we were out the door. So that was pretty cool. And it saved Sheryl some walking. So we got on a bus. We were told to get on the blue bus. And we got on the blue bus at the airport. Started into town. And I noticed a couple of things. The first thing I'll say I noticed was that there were a lot of places that had businesses that looked like they were in people's homes. And in and of itself, this didn't bother me too much. I mean, this is not uncommon in the U.S. It's Fairbanks. Fairbanks has a lot of this. What really kind of bothered me was where we went by one that said dental surgery, and you looked down into it, and it looked like an abandoned thing from after the Katrina hurricane. I'm going, someone's going in there for dental surgery? I hope not. A couple blocks after that, they had just your typical Irish humor. It's just so typical. They had a candy store, a dentist, and a bookmaker right in a row. Now that, if that isn't Irish wit, I don't know what is. We noticed a lot of eating places on the way in. A lot of them are what are called takeaway. And they had Indian food and Chinese food and Japanese food and Italian and Thai and Greek. There was no Irish food. But the place that kind of caught my attention was the one that was Mexican / Southern fried chicken. If you want to talk about a border problem, you go to Ireland to get Mexican / Southern fried chicken. Somebody's got a border problem. We were told to get off at the second stop. We wanted to get to Trinity College. We were told to get off at the second stop. And I very carefully watched, and we came to a place. There was a sign that said stop, bus stop. Somebody got on, somebody got off. No problem. Went along. Saw a place, people were getting off. We got off. Second stop, 2 seconds, 2. Well, now the thing about it is, back at the airport, there was a different bus. The bus we got on was €7. There was a different bus that said €6. We asked what the difference was, and the person said, "Oh, you're a 15 to 20 minute walk from your destination. If you take the €6 bus, you're a 20-minute walk from your destination." Well, we said, okay, we'll take them. Turns out it took us an hour and a quarter to walk from where we got off the bus to where we were supposed to be. Yeah, That was good. That was good. I think we had to stay on the bus to the third stop. Well, so we're in Dublin. That's what's important. We're in Dublin, and everything seems to be okay so far. We're getting ready for dinner. Oh, one thing you should be aware of, I don't know if anyone else has run into this, but like your cell phone and your computer, it says it'll automatically change the time when you change location. Not in Dublin. According to my watch, it's still Tuesday morning in Dublin. And I know that it can't be Tuesday morning in Dublin. According to my cell phone, it's like an hour earlier than when I landed. So you talk about time travel, there you go. Okay. Well, one favor I'd like to ask is if any of you folks on Whidbey see this, and I know you will, why don't you just look down, right down there. There's a place to leave comments. And I think it'd be fun if you left comments. So we'll try to keep you up to date. Not sure what we're going to do. Hope we don't end up in jail. Talk to you later.